All right, everybody. So about a half hour ago, I finally got out of the movie theater from watching one of the most anticipated and highly praised movies of this year so far, Project Hail Mary. And let's definitely talk about it. This movie is actually an adaptation of a best-selling book that came out in 2021, written by Andy Weir, if I'm saying his name right, called obviously Project Hail Mary. The story of this movie is centered around Ryan Gosling's character, Ryland Grace, who's actually a school teacher and wakes up on a spaceship with amnesia and who is tasked with saving the world from this microorganism that is dimming the Earth, which in turn will kill everybody on the planet. And actually, it's not just affecting Earth, it's affecting the entire solar system except for one singular planet. And so the government notices this, so they build this spaceship called the Hail Mary, and they're trying to set up a crew of 3 people to go into space, to go to this planet to see what is making this planet immune to these microorganisms. And along the way, Ryan Gosling's character meets this dope spider-looking rock creature named Rocky, and that's the story. That story out of the way, something that shocked the hell out of me with this movie is how funny this movie is, because it's a very serious movie and the stakes are so high, but there's a lot of comedy in it, and it's not over the top. They're not forcing it like crazy down your throat, a lot of bad jokes. No, almost every joke was actually relatively pretty funny, and I laughed out loud a lot of times, same with the people with me, and that was a very enjoyable part of this movie. I loved a lot, and it was written phenomenally. Some other things I absolutely loved about this movie, the soundtrack was freaking phenomenal. Every single scene, the soundtrack killed it. And all the emotional moments, it really hit and was just big, epic, grand in scale. And you're in space, so it should be like that. And also being in space, there was no sound, anything like that. It was realistic. The CGI looked amazing. And also Rocky looked great because guess what? That's actually a puppet. A puppeteer is moving that thing. And it's a real thing on set. So Ryan Gosling's not just acting with nothing right next to him. It's actually that puppet. And it's really cool and you can notice it, and it looks so damn good. Also, for context, I've actually personally not read the book and watched this movie. I've just watched the movie. I've actually watched some people's reviews who've actually read the book and watched the movie, and they say that they're adapting this almost band for band. So what a shocker. It's doing good for that reason. So a lot of things should take notes when you adapt stuff. You should just do the source material, such as Netflix The Witcher. I hate you. Also, my favorite part of this movie is the relationship between Grace and Rocky. Everything is just perfect with them, every single scene. They're written so well because they're so similar to each other. So many funny-ass moments. Every single scene they're in is absolutely amazing. And you just want to see more scenes with them every single time. And this could be the most simple thing, too. And when the emotional moments hit, man, they hit top-tier bromance, no diddy. You know what? No criticism. I wouldn't change a single thing about this movie. It was absolutely amazing, breathtaking, blew my mind, especially because it's easy to disappoint if the expectation is this high. But you know what? An easy 10 out of 10, the best movie I've seen so far this year. 100% go and watch this if you have not right now.